Welcome, Dr. James Beckett, Sports Card Insights. Thanks sponsors, Topps, Panini, and Upper Deck, Heritage Auctions, Huggin the Scott Auctions, Mike Stadium Sports Cards, Burbank Sports Cards, ComC.com, and Beckett Media, Beckett Grading, Beckett Authentication. This hobby content creators casual dinner was held the Saturday evening right after the show in a meeting room. The acoustics weren't great, but it was a great group of hobby content creators, some YouTubers, as well as some podcasters. First thing was a 30-second brief introduction. I hope you'll enjoy that. That's who was there. Great group, and I hope you'll enjoy hearing who was there. Thank you. Angela, you have the honors of introducing yourself and what's special about the cards or whatever how you'd like to self-identify.
I am Angela Loeffler. I'm the behind-the-scenes person with About the Cards. When they go off topic and start ranting about a certain card, I'm the magical hands that appear with the correct card, which may be in another room. I recently started a blog, Junk Wax Life, and I'm working towards making more content. I don't know what that looks like yet.
Excellent, Angela. Great job. Stefan.
So I'm Stefan Loeffler, 1/3 of About the Cards. We're a live show every Wednesday. Fourth. Sure.
I don't count.
Unofficially, fourth, sure. Live every Wednesday, cover new releases, topics of the week, just a hobby get together.
Excellent. Thanks, Stefan. Val, dessert sponsor.
Yeah.
Val Mars.
Val Mars with Nascar Radio, specializing in NASCAR trading cards, history of the trading cards, vintage, new releases, box breaks, everything NASCAR trading cards.
How much competition do you have for the NASCAR card podcast space?
Very little to none.
Okay, that's a smart guy. Yes. Logan.
Yep, I'm Logan Ward, part-time co-host with Val on NASCAR Radio. Like you said, there's not a whole lot of competition for what we do. I help him do some research, and we talk about various race results, all kinds of things related to NASCAR. So that's where we are.
What about Hobby Hotline? Are you getting more plugged in on that?
I'm getting more plugged in with Hobby Hotline. I'm going to be starting to do some more Hobby Hotline here soon, I guess this next month. Can't wait for that. That's going to be very fun.
Yeah, I think Hobby Hotline is being converted to a NASCAR show every Saturday morning. Find out about it. Okay, Ivan, Go GTS.
Yes, I'm Ivan Lovegren with Go GTS Live. A lot of you also know me from my Twitter handle, Watch the Breaks. Never on Twitter, but you might find me there every once in a while. And the show Go GTS Live is hobby news, new products, and we actually break products and give away all the hits. We keep none of it ourselves, so it's fun for growing the hobby as well as informing.
Excellent. Thank you, Ivan. Brad.
My name is Brad, and I have a YouTube station called The Comeback Card Investor. Basically documents my journey back into sports cards after 20 years of being away, but also with a background of personal finance and personal development that I try to incorporate in my station.
Thank you, Brad. Kelly.
Hi, I'm Kelly Francis. I'm part of a Sports Card Investor. I am primarily in charge of creating content for the show, the ideas, storylines, where we're going, who we're interviewing, what we're doing next. I'm a big producer of the virtual that we had you on twice. So that's what I do. I create content and I keep the show moving and rolling.
Okay, tricky question. Is Jeff well organized or very well organized?
Or not organized at all?
No, there's only two choices, organized or
Can we
very well organized.
we'll say the first one.
Okay.
The lesser.
Isn't that the nice way to say that? Okay, Jeff.
Hey, I'm Jeff
Can
Wilson.
you do a hello for us?
I've been losing my voice today. No, I'm not going to do it. They all hate it. I'm not going to do it. Trust me, they don't want to hear it. I'm Jeff Wilson, sports card investor, tech investor turned sports card investor. And honestly, the special thing about what we do now is we've got a great team. I'm blessed to have people like Kelly and a whole team of people who are far more knowledgeable about cards than I am working alongside me, and it's an honor to work with them all every day.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, let's get some vintage going here.
Hello, my name is James. I'm Elite Hunters on YouTube. My channel is basically my journal into getting back into collecting cards since I stopped in the 90s. I got back into it a few years back. I love vintage. I love the history of baseball. I collect the pre-war also. I try to do niches, rankings, pre-war videos where I show an example of every type of card, every set. And I just have fun with it. I give you some fun facts and just show you what I learned, present it to the audience.
You're the only guy I know that got back in the hobby by buying a 52 Topps mantle. Brilliant, though.
My name is Ryan Nolan. I have a YouTube channel, which is Breakout Cards. Every single weekend, I'm going out to a different show, whether it's in the Florida scene or flying out to Dallas or Wisconsin and trying to see the different card shows. Every card show has its own unique setting and then dealers that come out there. During the week, I do upload other videos as well. I have a series where every Friday I show how to document a fake card. I've done the Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Pete Rose, and I have about another 50 or so cards already researched. I want to build out a book based around it.
Why'd you pick the word breakout? Did you choose that? Does it have some special meaning?
Not really. I just decided I'm going to build out a sports card brand, and breakout sounded good.
Okay. Jake.
Hey everyone, I'm Jake Miller. I'm from Ventura, California. I go by JM Sports Cards on YouTube. I've been collecting cards for a majority of my life, pretty much as long as I can remember. So on my channel, I've been documenting the local card show scene in Southern California, which is a super tight-knit community. I made a lot of great friends through there, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Very cool. Patrick Greeno.
Hello, my name is Patrick Greeno. I started collecting cards 33 years ago, and in 2010, I launched radicards.com. And we've since turned into a product development marketing company. I have some clients here in this room. Cool to see everybody here. And I produce blog posts around fine details people wouldn't typically notice, and variations and the product rarity and things like that.
Uncle Rich, I've done it all.
Rich needs no introduction, but
correct.
Go ahead.
I'm a part-time guest host on Hobby Hotline. I'm the non-NASCAR person in the room. And I'm also America's guest. I've been on About the Cards and a couple other podcasts. I basically can go an hour or 2 hours on almost anything.
Regardless, that's so true. One of the things, I knew this about Rich because I've known Rich for 40 years or whatever it's been, but Rich has great stories, but he can tell them succinctly, which is a real skill. Okay, Ken.
All right, I'm Ken Kinsley, aka Beans Ball Card Blog. As I look around the room, that means most of you have probably argued, blocked, muted me, which is okay because I am the resident grumpy old man in the room because I've been collecting since 1987 nonstop, and I miss the good old days. I'm into my mid-40s, but now mostly what I do is YouTube, just personal stuff, and I do a Monday evening show with 3B Collection on YouTube, just a 1-hour live stream at 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
Thank you, Ken. John Newman, the hobby is people.
Yep. I like
Sports
to
Card
think so.
Nation, you want to do your jingle? Or?
You don't want me singing. You don't even want me talking, but I got to do that. John Newman, Sports Card Nation, every Friday, which is a guest-driven show. Less of me, more of them is the recipe for success. Many in this room have been on the show. I'm thankful and appreciative of that. Mondays is Hobby Quick Hits, shorter show. Just me, 15, 20 minutes, and I try to keep it at that length for everyone's sanity. And Hobby Hotline as well on Saturday mornings. Not NASCAR. Sorry, Bob.
What was the over-under on John being 30 seconds?
I had to be close. That was
You were pretty close.
No,
you did good. You did great. You did
I was
great.
impressed.
Brad's another one that can give John a run for his money.
Yes,
I can. Yeah, I can. My name is Brad Bethune. I am your Texas card dude. Part-time guest and engineer on Hobby Hotline. I do love NASCAR and rubbing is racing. Don't tout it very often because the rest of the hosts don't like it. I can say that probably you've coined it the best. It's my infectious personality and hobby. Heart of the teacher is why people actually pay attention to me, which is odd sometimes. But
hostile takeover coming for Hobby Hotline.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
right?
Drew.
Yeah, what's up?
You're
with
the
me
DH.
first? Yes, Drew or DH, host. Let me get that potograph, as well as a co-founded co-host of Hobby Hotline, and then do Let It Rip, which is just a show sponsored by Tops and Panini that I do with Brad here. And as far as Let Me Get That Potograph, I mean, we're 5 years in now when we started this, and I think the first year we went to the National, there was a podcasters roundtable and we had maybe 4 and we struggled to get that many. So I love to see where it's grown, but love being a part of this community, love being able to reach out and have a voice and be able to help, whether you're new in the hobby, old in the hobby, whatever it is. Just enjoy getting that content out there for everybody.
Just want to note that you defeated Brad and John.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll beat him. I'll beat him. And
How about Brody? Brody, welcome to the virtual.
Hey, Dr. Beckett. Yeah, so I'm Brody the Kid. I've been collecting for about 4 years now. I love cards and trying to get more into this hobby. It's my main goal. I do certain things to try to help do that. I write a blog for cards at bigleaguebreaks.com. I started last year, early 2020, my own web show, Hobby Life. And we focus on things that kids like and things that families like watching together. I have my daily rip that I do where I open a different pack of cards every day. That's been going for a long time, one of my stable things. And also, I'm a host on Hobby Hotline, and I do like NASCAR a lot.
And he beat me.
Yeah, but when you're 14, you get a break.
Yeah.
Brody, we wish you were here.
Yes.
Yeah. Fortunately, I'm on the IL, but thank you so much to Dr. Beckett for still letting me call in, saying hi to everyone.
Yeah.
We miss you. Like I said, just get well, Brody. And
yes.
Yeah.
Everybody say hey to Brody.
Hey, Brody.
Hey, Brody. Okay. Take it easy, buddy. Love you.
David, when you came on our team, you were a really versatile guy, and you're still versatile. You're doing a bunch of things, but what do you do in the way of hobby content creation?
Sure. Actually, I focus on a little more old school style of content. So I've been a writer and editor with Beckett Media, Beckett Publications for 20 years now, both as full-time and as a contractor. So it's been a lot of fun. But something unique, I've been fortunate enough to probably meet and interview more than 400 professional athletes in my career and kind of tell their story, especially when they're coming into the leagues, and get them involved in the marketing side of the hobby too. About a year ago, also launched a full online course teaching hobby collecting basics for people new to the hobby or for people coming back in that have been gone for a long time. So it's about a 7-hour course that people can take at their own pace and kind of builds on each other. And I update it, and that's been a lot of fun too.
Very cool. That's good, David. Eric, the
Podfather. Okay, Eric Norton. I used to host Beckett Live. We're starting a new podcast called Left Turns Only. It's going to focus on NASCARs. Just kidding. Beckett Live presents. We do live shows every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Before that, we had the Fat Packs and Beckett Radio. It's just been a long 7-year journey now, and having a lot of fun creating with a lot of these guys in the room. Thank you for having me here.
You up to 500 episodes?
Total, yes.
Okay. Christina.
Hi guys, I'm Christina Thorson. I am honored to be here in this room. I'm one of the co-hosts of Sports Cards Culture. I have a show called Christina's Corner where I really focus on the art of cards and the artistic values that I see in cards, and I guess that's my lane. And I work for Card Ladder and own it, so that's pretty cool.
That's very cool. Thanks, Christina. Chris? House of Jordans?
Yeah.
Other things?
House of Jordans. I think my name's Chris. My favorite NASCAR driver is Matt Kenseth. Won a championship in the early 2000s from my native area. And I host Sports Cards Culture with these two.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. Josh?
My name is Josh. I started Cardboard Chronicles, which is an interview style sports card content show, and it focuses primarily on basketball. I started about 3 years ago and co-host with these guys on Sports Cards Culture, and then also co-founder of Card Ladder.
You guys forgot.
Are you the tech guy?
And I'm the tech guy. Built the site, built the apps.
Yeah. Way to go.
Yeah.
Dave?
Hello. Thanks for having me. My name's David Berg. I've been a collector for coming on 50 years now. My YouTube channel is Blue Jacket 66. I've been doing that for about 4 years, primarily all pre-war cards, discussion, education on pre-war cards, but primarily more vintage of the 50s and 60s. Really, my niche is food and beverage cards. It's wonderful advertising cards, Stallmeyer's, Dandy Meats, Hunter's Meats, etc. of the 50s. If you want to learn a little bit about those old-time issues, welcome to visit my channel.
Yo and hello, I guess that's what I'm supposed to say. Mike Moynihan. I've been doing YouTube so long that I was able to get the name Baseball Collector. I collect baseball stuff. That's how long I've been doing it. So I've been doing YouTube with that. I'm now part of the Bench Clear Media Network, where we have multiple shows that do a breadth of content on all kinds of topics. But I'm mainly vintage baseball, try to be educational and fun and maybe ruffle a few feathers.
Fair enough. Okay.
Jay. What's going on, guys? Jay here, aka Mojo Sports. Had to do the intro for the YouTube. I am the creator and owner of Mojo Sports. We do YouTube. You guys have seen our videos. We cover the show. Passionate about this thing. Been doing it 10 years, and we do a podcast as well. I think my main thing that I love about doing this is people that can't make it to these shows, we bring them so close, and they love it, man. They freaking love this thing, and I love it just as much as they do. So we're going to have a good time.
You even showed driving up to the show, right?
Always.
Hi, I'm Mike with Mojo Sports, and I do the camera and editing for him. I've been in sports cards about 12 years, since I was like 10 years old. I did YouTube back in the day, but mainly working for him now.
Excellent.